All right. Great job, students. You read the story. Now, please respond to the story. That means tell what you think about the story by answering this question. I thought, was interesting about the story. So, what was interesting? What did you like about the story? I thought, was also interesting about the story. So we're looking for two things that you thought was interesting about the story. And I didn't like about the story. Okay, so take a look at page 5. On page 5 it says, Winter greeted Glooskap and invited him inside his house. So I think it's pretty interesting that Glooskap met Winter. I think that's an interesting part of the story. So in my response, I can write, I think Glooskap met Winter, or let's say Glooskap meeting Winter was interesting about the story. Sure. So I need one more part, right? Over here on this part, it says, Glooskap saw spirits dancing in a circle. At the center of the circle was Summer. She wore a crown of flowers in her long brown hair. So I think this is another interesting part. Summer was another character in the story. So I'll write for this one. I thought Glooskap meeting Summer. Oops, I spelled Glooskap wrong. Was another interesting part, or was also interesting about the story. So those are my two things that I thought were interesting. Over here on this page, it's page 3, it says, long ago it grew very cold. Ice and snow covered the land. Fires could not keep people warm, and corn could not grow. Glooskap, the leader of the people, had to do something. All right, so this is what I think is maybe not interesting about the story, and I'm going to add that now. So I'll say, I didn't like that Glooskap was the only person to solve their problem about the story. So that means I think that in the story it would be interesting if Glooskap had some friends that also helped him solve the problem of winter. Okay, so that's my response. What did I think was interesting about the story and what I didn't like about the story? Now, you could use my sentences or you could use your own. Doesn't matter, but I want two things that you think is interesting about the story, one thing you think is not interesting about the story. If that's your assignment, please do that now in your notebook.